Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? And yeah, that's right, Eminem is back. Now, I was not expecting at all to be making this video. I literally just put one out yesterday, depending when this video is going live. And then all of a sudden today, Eminem just decided, oh, I'm just gonna drop my film trailer and there's also gonna be another soundtrack going out. And I thought, perfect time, how about I react to the video very quickly and also give some reactions to the potential soundtrack we might be getting. If you're a fan of Eminem and you like vinyl collecting, you're in the right place. My name's Ollie Rodriguez-Stillman. And I talk about that stuff on the channel, so make sure to subscribe because we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. And without further ado, let's react to this trailer for the film called STANS. Now, I was aware of this being made already. I know they had the premiere a few weeks ago now. I think they held it in London. They had various stuff going on for it, really cool. I think Paul Rosenberg was there. And from my understanding of the film, it's not necessarily like an Eminem produced thing. It's almost like something his team have been doing, but I'm not entirely sure. So how about we watch the trailer for it and we'll get my opinions. So it starts out with definition of stan. Obviously, Eminem basically was the inventor of the word, or the meaning behind the word stan. So
why did you write the song Stan?
Is Stan based on a real fan?
That's something we've all wanted to know.
What the hell goes on in your brain? How does...
I mean, that's a fair comment. Although, one of the things I've got to say, it's kind of interesting. It's sort of showing like previous or like behind the scenes of like recovery.
Why did you write the song?
How does it feel?
Yeah, like they're showing behind the scenes of recovery photo shoot, which is really cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like based on my comment before, like I don't think this is what I was expecting from this. Like, I know it's called STANS, but I genuinely kind of thought this was just gonna be like kind of like a fan-made kind of film, like not like an actual full production type thing, but it's literally getting released in theaters. This feels like it's going to be a film of just a massive Q&A from the actual stands of Eminem to Eminem himself, because he's even being shown here. I'm wondering if we're actually getting a proper shot of him. So many highlights from so many different tours. Eminem, please can you do a tour in the UK? We genuinely miss you.
What's your first question?
Okay, and then we actually get Eminem there actually answering, or looking like he's going to answer a lot of these questions, which is really interesting to see. And then you get just the STANS logo. In theaters worldwide, Thursday, August 7th. That's really cool to see. The film itself is not what I was expecting it to be at all. So when I kind of first like looked into the film, the first time I've actually ever heard about it is when they were getting applications in to get people to submit, like all those people you hear like asking the questions, they've clearly submitted to be a part of this. I remember this going round, and I just kind of thought, I think that's what made me think it was just like a bit of a fan-made project, but I really wish I'd have kind of applied for that now, because it would have been sick to have been involved in this in somehow. Obviously it's no guarantee, but it's quite cool that they're putting a film like this together, and it feels like we're gonna get like a major like behind the scenes sort of look at this, or a look at like Eminem's career maybe. Like, it feels like it's an interesting way for them to frame like a bit of a Eminem documentary, not necessarily from like a, this is Eminem in his life. I think everyone kind of like knows that story now, whereas this is almost like, what do you fans want to hear maybe, and kind of like going off that more than anything. So I'm really interested in it. I don't think the trailer shows too much. I think it's maybe not like a massive like film production or anything. This is a film for STANS. There's a reason why it's probably just going to be out for one weekend, and if they are going to be showing it in a theatre near me, then I will be going and watching it if I can. And to be fair, looking at the cover of this, it's actually pretty cool. So yeah, it's a really like, I'm pretty excited. There's not too much to really say there, but the next part of this is the soundtrack they're doing. So here's a picture of the soundtrack. I think it actually looks quite cool. Looking at the cover, for it's basically just the film poster from what we can tell. I really like the way they've done it. It's almost kind of like the behind the encore cover a little bit, mixed with a bit of Eminem show. Really nicely done. And there seem to be a lot of rumors going about that we're actually getting unreleased, well, I mean, not even rumors, they've even confirmed it on the description, where they basically said that it is going to have unreleased music on there, which I just kind of thought you're obviously going to get the song Stan on here. Maybe there could be a remix or like an unreleased version of the song Stan. You never know, kind of similar to how on Shady XV they did the whole Lose Yourself but with the 4th verse or something like that, or the original version of it. I can't remember what it is now. Maybe we'll get something like that with the song Stan, or maybe we'll even somehow get like the 4th verse that you were supposed to get, because I think Eminem basically did do a version of Stan where he actually comes back and kills him, which he turned into bad guys, which is really interesting. However, there's a rumor going around that we might actually be getting the Straight from the Lab Part 3. Some of those songs might be getting put on here. So in the last video, I literally spoke about this and how we could, like, it'd be cool to see Eminem do a Lost Tapes. And this could be as close as we're going to get to that. And it makes me really curious to see what we're going to get from this. Now, at first when I saw this vinyl, I was very just like, what's the point? It's just another sort of cash grab in terms of what we could get. Probably just random Eminem songs, kind of like a curtain call 2.1 or something like that. But hearing the fact we're going to get unreleased stuff, I'm not trying to build my anticipation too high, because I've had those hopes kind of crushed before in the past with like Encore 20th anniversary. But nonetheless, I'm really excited for this. So this was a very short video. I was not planning to do it at all. Make sure to go in the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts off the first trailer for the film Stans? Are you going to be seeing it? And what are your sort of anticipations for this soundtrack? The vinyl itself does look actually pretty cool. I quite like the red pressing, really well done. It doesn't ship to the UK or outside the US, which I think is a ticket thing, so I'm really hoping and praying they don't forget about the UK store this time. It does feel like they keep dropping the ball in terms of releasing merch on the US store and not on the UK one, so I'm really hoping they do some like ticket deals with the vinyl when those tickets become available. So here's the hoping. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts as I mentioned. I've been Ollie Rodriguez Dorman, and I shall see you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Eminem content. Anyway, see you later.